Hey guys, it's McGann, and I'm here today to talk to you about my 5 marriage tips as part of a collab. Now, I have been married for just a little shy of 11 years, so take what I have to say or don't. It's all about what works for you personally. Number 1 tip: do not fixate on doing every little thing together. Find things that make you happy and fulfill you as individuals, because if the marriage ends up falling apart, who are you? What do you do if your entire life, all your friends, and everything else revolves around somebody else and they're gone now? Number 2, forget the Joneses. Too many people live their lives based on what their friends, their relatives, their neighbors, and even people on TV are doing as couples. You know what? That's all fake. You're seeing what those people want you to see, and that's it. You have no idea what's going on with them behind closed doors, and looking to other people to find your example of happiness is a great way to be miserable your entire life. Number 3, the idea of 50-50 on responsibilities and things like that is a total myth. Don't even start buying into it. Sometimes it's 60-40, sometimes it's 90-10. Sometimes there's a major life change or somebody's parents die, and then it's 0 for them and 100% on you. Things will always fluctuate, and that's okay for shorter periods of time, like a few months. Because if something happens to you, or say your parents die, you want to have somebody who's going to be there for you while you're picking up your personal pieces. So set the standard in your minds that you're going to be there for each other no matter how it fluctuates back and forth. Everybody's not going to do the dishes. You do one time, I do the other time, or the laundry, and sometimes somebody's going to work, somebody's going to be at home. Sometimes there's going to be unemployment, there's going to be money issues. It's never going to be a perfect 50-50 scale. Number 4, ladies out there, do not become your household manager. The mental load of juggling who has to be where, what needs picked up from the store, did everything get done in the way it was supposed to be done, was it on time, or having to always tell your spouse what to do and when to do it. It's so exhausting. Just don't even get in that pattern of trying to start that. Because women often get slammed with the burden of trying to do these things, and there's really, the only reason it happens is because we let it happen. There's no genetic disposition that makes women better load jugglers than men. It's just that men get into the pattern environmentally of not having to think and carry the load and do that kind of thing. So women don't take on the mental load because guys can't do it. They do it because women often get the blame if their husband's suit isn't nice and straight and tidy, or if you miss a kid's appointment, or you forget something at the store. It falls on our shoulders, and it really sucks, and we need to stop that, because we're not here alone, and we should stop acting like we have to be everybody's personal secretary. But we've just kind of allowed it for the most part because it's easier than fighting, or it's easier than getting the blame, or getting shamed by people because the mother is supposed to do this or the wife is supposed to do this. Don't buy into it. It's crap. Even if you're a housewife or a stay-at-home mom, that's still a huge mental load to bear alone. And the only way to really fix that, if you've already gotten that established rut going, is to really just shove something onto your spouse. Or maybe even a lot of things onto your spouse. And yes, there's going to be times where you're disappointed. There's going to be times where he messes up, he struggles, he gets mad, he doesn't do things right. And that's okay, because you know what? That's how you learn to do things better, is by messing it up a few times and having nobody come to bail you out. Now for number 5, set deal breakers. Even if you think you're married to the sweetest person on the planet, they get stressed, they have issues, and things change. The person you're married to at 19 is not the person you wake up next to when you're 25, 35, 45. If you have a guy in your life that will smack you around, or cheat on you, or scream in your face, or call you names, or think it's okay to be out drinking until 3 a.m. all the time with his buddies, or even somebody that just goes and spends all of your money on things like video games before you have things like the mortgage covered, you are allowed, you have permission to renegotiate your relationship under any terms that you don't like. And you should never have to put up with anything that makes you feel like you aren't valued, or that you are at mental or physical risk by being with someone. To do otherwise isn't going to help you, and it's not going to teach him to change. It's not going to teach him coping skills, or make him treat you differently the next time he flips out. If you forgive your spouse for harming you, even if you do it with stipulations, what they're reading into that is, hey, I can get away with this and she's not going to do anything. She says it's unacceptable, but by her actions, she doesn't mean that. The fact that she stays proves that she doesn't mean that. And believe me, I was in an abusive relationship for several years, and I didn't think I could get out of it. I didn't know what to do. And then one day I kind of ran away at 3 a.m. And I can tell you it was crazy. It was hard. It was difficult, but it's so much better now not having that person around than it was with that sort of pending doom like feeling over my head all the time. So those are my 5 tips for marriage, or maybe my 5 tips that will set you up for divorce. I'm not really sure which, but thank you for watching, and I hope you'll check out the other videos in the playlist. Like, subscribe, stick around here too when you're done, because I've got lots. See you next time. Well, that's all I have for now, but this video's not quite over yet. We're expanding, so I have to plug our other channels. Total, we have The Fangirl, dealing primarily with movies and shows, Say Halo Goodbye Gaming, and The Fanily Family Vlogs. Links are in the description, and we would love to see you at all 3 channels. Okay, I think that's it. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed enough to like, subscribe, and share this video. We have tons of material across our various channels that you are fully encouraged to go check out. And if somehow you can't get enough of me, please connect with me on Instagram at sayhalogoodbye or Twitter at _Fanily.